Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, The Purple Curtain Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing a wax reading, wax in a bowl of water. This is a Samhain Ancestor reading. We're going to see what kind of messages we get. This is pick your candle. So you can choose the orange candle here. That'll be reading number 1. Or the black candle for reading number 2. You'll find your reading below in the timestamps. Let's see what messages we get from our ancestors as the veil is thin and we move into Samhain. So hello, those who chose the orange candle. This is your reading. I'm also going to pull a few cards as well. So let's see. Let me bring this closer to myself. And let's get started here. Oops. Let's see what we get. It takes a minute. I do see a heart here and 2 hearts connected, so there's love here. So we're looking at a message of love from an ancestor for you. Also, they could be telling you, I'm getting not to be sad about a relationship that's not working out the way you would hoped it had, the way you were hoping it would, I should say, because there's something better waiting for you. Like you have to let that go and close that door in order to move forward. I do see freedom here for some of you, like you're breaking free from something, someone, some relationship, job, situation that's been difficult at best. I'm getting the number 3 here for some of you, so that could be your birthday, anniversary. That could have something to do with the ancestor coming through. Could be their birth date or when they passed or something like that. So keep that in mind. I get also I'm getting like shining the light in the darkness. There's use your intuition. Right now, you're not able to see clearly just using your intelligence and your mind. You're needing to really balance that with your intuition, trust your gut. You are being guided through the darkness with your inner navigator, your intuition, and you need to trust that more. I do see something here related to Samhain, to it's going to sound weird, but to pumpkins, pumpkin patch. Maybe you're going to visit a pumpkin patch, but the message isn't about that. The message is about paying attention to your thoughts and feelings. On Halloween, on Samhain, it's like something's going to happen on that day, October 31st, and it's going to like open your eyes. You're going to get a real strong message, a real strong vibe, even in a dream perhaps, or maybe while you're out doing whatever you're doing that day. But also there's a feeling here of protection, like protect yourself, or make sure you're protecting yourself, your heart, your mind, your body. Like don't let someone be manipulating you or gaslighting you, being toxic and narcissistic with you, making you feel like you're crazy when you're not. So that's could be that relationship we started off this reading with somebody doing that with you, and you've been sort of stuck in that, some of you, but now you're going to see that clearly. It's just going to like be like, wow, what did you just say to me? What did you just do? You're going to realize that it's wrong and it's toxic, and you're going to free yourself. I see you freeing yourself from that. So protect your mind. Don't let others make you feel like you're crazy. In other words, don't let others tell you you didn't see what you saw. Don't let them tell you you didn't hear what you heard, and that kind of thing. Okay? So that's for some of you here. What else do we have here? It's a stormy day here. Okay, now I'm seeing growth through some dark period. So again, a dark period where there's been a lot of growth though within. You've been dealing with that, but you've also been growing quietly within. It's like maybe you haven't taken any steps, but you've learned quite a bit, and you will start to soon take those steps in a direction that's more suitable, that's happier for you, to take you to a happier space. Let's see. I should move this so you can see a little better. You won't see what I'm seeing, but still. There is a very strong message here of protection. So it's protecting yourself, but it's also telling you you're being protected. Make sure you're um, calling on your, whatever it is you believe in, your sacred divine, for protection, angels, um, guides to help guide you, and have faith and hope in that belief. They're opening up your eyes to some of the things I was speaking on already. I also see travel for some of you, like moving or traveling. You're preparing to take that step and move, travel. Now, this could be for some of you just to getting away, just to clear your head, to become more aware of what you want to do, where you want to go, and where you want to take your life in this next phase of your life, in this next chapter. Samhain is the turning of the wheel, and it's also like the new year in that tradition. So it's honoring the ancestors and turning the wheel forward. It's like the new year. So for some of us, we start to focus on what we want to bring into our next year. And this is telling you you may be taking a trip, or advising you to like get away for a few days. Just to relax and to kind of focus on the truth, is what I just got. The truth of the matter. I have a door squeaking in the background. Sorry about that. I'd get up and close it, but I can't right now. The wind is blowing. And that brings me to, yes, the winds of change are blowing for you as well. I'm gonna let that burn. Okay. I had to pause to go close that door. The wind kept blowing it. So let's see what else we have here for you. I'm going to pull some cards also. So this reading so far, I mean, mostly seems like a lot of, ooh, it's like you're gonna spill your guts here. You're gonna let it all out. You're going to express your true feelings here to someone, and it's like let the chips fall where they may kind of thing, because some of you are tired of dealing with something here. And as I started this, we talked about gaslighting and all of that, so that could be what's going on with some of you, and you're opening up to that truth. You're seeing it, you're allowing yourself to see it, and you may go talk to someone else first, and it's probably recommended that you talk to someone else about that first, and then you're going to, oh yeah, definitely new life here. It's going to lead to a new life for some of you. Some of you are really waking up to something that has been really not good for you, and now you're going to, it's going to be good though for you. It might be a difficult process. Protect yourself and say your feelings if you can. Sometimes we can't. Sometimes we just have to walk away from something without expressing that, because it's just not even, it's not going to do any good anyway. They're just going to continue to gaslight you, and that's what I'm getting here. So I'm getting talk to someone else and seek help with that if you need help with that. But you are definitely new life here for some of you. And the candle's going out here. So big changes I see here. I'm going to move that. I'm going to pull a few cards here from the Seasons of the Witch Samhain Oracle for you and see what we get. I don't want to go too long here, but Cauldron, bewitching, yes it be, blink and you shall see a bubbling desire left in the brewing rain. So you're brewing up that new life I was talking about. You're manifesting these new things and solutions to this situation you have found yourself in. This may seem very specific and limiting, but it's really not, because I think that a lot of people, a lot of us, experience these kinds of situations in relationships, and this could be, I think for most, it is a romantic type of, partnership relationship, but this could be anything. This could be any person who's doing that to you, and it could even be at work, where someone's doing that to you. So it's something that's just not working. It's toxic, and it's like I've described here, and you're brewing up the solutions to that. You're making magic with that. You're gonna come clean here and get something new going for yourself and pour out your feelings. Oh, and what was I saying through that whole reading? Protection. I said that through that whole reading, and I pulled protection. This is my house, stained by the very blood flowing through its walls, covered in a veil of delicious prayers, yet deadly to those who dare lift its hidden. So this is you protecting yourself. This is you being protected. Do some protection work. Like I was talking about before, it depends on your belief system and all that, but your workings, your spell work, your prayers, whatever it is you do. You need to look at that. You are protecting yourself. Put a strong boundary around yourself of protection, because that has been a key message here in this reading, in the wax reading, as well as in the cards. So there you go. Right on target. So these are messages for you from ancestors. So you should, listen. It's not to be afraid. It's to be you're protected. It's like you're standing in your power and protecting. And there's reflection. Beware of things you believe to see with eyes wide shut, for they are mirrors of the mad, and truths only spoken with a bleeding tongue. Now see, I was saying you may not have been seeing things clearly, and I told you to use your inner compass, your intuition, your navigator. Something, has made you feel a certain way, like I was saying earlier, where you're being gaslighted and stuff, where someone's making you feel like it's your fault and this and that, and all of that kind of crazy, and you didn't see what you saw, and you are waking up to that, is what I'm getting here. So I'm gonna pull a Halloween oracle as well for you guys. So the message here for you guys is really, yeah, you're waking up to that. Where you've been dealing with somebody like that, you have strength here with the skeleton. So you're strong. You're empowering yourself. You're coming into yourself here. These bones hold up the body. They keep this body of ours standing up and able to use it. And the skeleton is our strength underneath. Bones are hard and sturdy. And well, yes, unfortunately, under extreme duress, they can break, but they can also be healed, put back together. So that's what I'm feeling like is going on here with you guys. You're putting yourself back together. You're coming into your realizations and truths. You're protecting yourself, and you're getting stronger by the day here. And you have the skull of stars. Infinite possibilities. So there you go. We're going to close it off with that one. We have the skull of stars here. Infinite possibilities in your future, because you're rising up here. You've done that reflecting. You're making your magic. You're seeing the truth. You're protecting yourself by taking steps to remove yourself from that toxic relationship situation you've been in. You're strong. You've built up a lot of strength here, and the stars are the limit. This is the skull of stars. This is about infinite possibilities. So you can do anything. I'm not saying it's easy or it's going to happen in the snap of a finger or overnight, but you are working on that. So keep working on that and be strong and brave and move forward here and protect yourself. Okay? Those are the messages. Pretty intense, I think, for candle number 1. So blessings to you guys. Blessed Samhain. Take care. Blessed be. So hello to those who chose the black candle, reading number 2 with the black candle. As I did with reading 1, I'm also going to pull a few cards after I do the candle. I'm going to pull a few cards from the Season of the Witch Samhain Oracle and the Halloween Oracle. We got some pretty powerful messages in reading number 1, so let's see what our ancestors have to say to those who chose the black candle. Let's light that candle and let's begin. So this takes a minute to get going here. What are the messages for the black candle? The first thing I'm seeing here is good luck for some of you guys. So good luck in anything that you are, putting your mind to right now. It's like good luck for you. The universe is on your side. It's this is the time where you'll be blessed here with some good luck in some area. Maybe something you've been kind of hoping for is going to come to fruition here for you. The answer you've been hoping to get, the message you've been hoping to get, even winning a little money or something like that, getting extra money, getting a bonus, unexpected raise, something of that nature, promotion, that kind of thing. I'm getting for you guys, even getting a new job or finding that place. You've been searching for a place, maybe. Um, Getting asked out by that person you're hoping would ask you out, or asking someone out and they say yes, something like that. Just like lucky, like you're feeling lucky, like, oh, this is working out for me. Almost like you had a little doubt, but oops, I almost blew my candle out here. So let's see what else. What else we got for the black candle? Spirits, guides, ancestors. Oh, something moving away from you. Something moving away. Something kind of intense here is what I'm getting. Something, maybe a person that's suddenly going to move away from you. Could be they're just moving and you didn't realize they were going to, or it's some sort of I'm getting ghosting here for some of you, like someone's ghost is going to ghost you. But don't fret, because when something's ready to go, it goes, and we have to let it go, because you started out here being lucky, and now something's going away from you, but that's making room for something new. When someone does that as well, when there's been no indication, a lot of times that has to do with their own situations and problems, and they didn't want to tell you about them, or they're hiding things from you. They don't want you to know, so they just sort of ghost because they don't want you to know, and it has nothing really to do with you. And sometimes it's just, if someone could bring themselves to just tell you something, to be honest with you about something, then, if that's what they need to do. I sometimes it's cruel when people do that, and it might make you feel kind of sad or confused, but trust that they're doing what they feel they need to do, and it could be, and you're better off in the long run, because they may come back at some point, but if they don't, and this doesn't have to be a lover or anything, this could be anybody, a friend, a family, whatever, a coworker that just quits, even someone you worked closely with that just suddenly go to work one day and you're like, hey, where's that person? And someone says, oh, they quit, and you don't know why, and they're not going to tell you why, and and you're like, wow, that's weird, But those kinds of things, those kinds of times when someone just does something you don't expect, and they move away from you and out of your journey, out of your path. So whether it's something that has nothing to do with you or something that does, either way, release and let that go, and don't worry about it, because it's meant to be that way at this time. Like I said, for some of you, they could come back at some point. They just need some time right now. So I'm getting that. I'm getting, for some of you, you started something, and you thought you had plans and ideas, and you thought it was going to go one way, and it's actually growing into something completely different, but it's good. It's like you're expanding in some way in business, or like a job, or you started out as this and now you're going to offer you some other position, or you started your own thing and your ideas were, oh, I'm going to do this and that, and then it turned into another situation. It's growing, it's expanding, like business, or like you were going to sell some things online and then you started doing that, and it's been prosperous for you, and now you're going to open up a shop. You weren't expecting to do that. This is just an example. And now you're going to do that. You're going to open a shop. You're expanding in some way. In business is what I'm getting mostly. It could be you started out on something, doesn't have to do with business, but could be a relationship that you thought was going to go nowhere. Like you went out on a date just because, you wanted something to do that day. And you didn't really expect it to go as well as it did. You didn't expect to really want to see the person again. And now you do. So your feelings are growing and it seems mutual. So that's expanding and increasing. There's definitely growth here in a lot of ways I'm seeing for you guys. It could be one or the other or both. I just see a lot of expansion and growth from one thing to another. Like you started one thing and it turns into something else. Wow, my camera got dark. I'm not sure what happened. Huh. That's strange. I looked up and my camera was really dark. I have all the lights on. It's dark outside. It's storming, so I don't know. That's strange, though. Hopefully you can see it. So what else do we have, spirits, ancestors, for those who chose this black candle? The number 4 and the number 5, significant. So it could be 4th or 5th month in the year coming, or it could be like birthdays, anniversaries. The number 8 as well. It's really pouring outside now. Whew. So if those numbers, you can look up those numbers if you've been seeing those numbers, maybe like 3 or 4. I'm sorry, 444 or 555 or 888. Look those numbers up. Could be messages there for you there. And also the number 10. So those are some numbers you want to look. 4, 5, 8, 10. They could mean something to you while I'm saying them. Or look them up and see what the messages are, the meanings are of those numbers. So we have growth here, we have good luck, we have maybe something you started, a blossoming romance, relationship, or a business growing, getting a promotion, luck with money, with games, I want to say, things like that, contests, and that kind of thing. Just a lucky kind of energy here. Things opening up that you thought weren't going to. I'm getting. Oh my gosh. Pay attention to your dreams here, because I'm definitely seeing you receiving messages in your dreams from your own guides and ancestors. They have messages for you. Pay attention to the symbols. Seem like I'm not sure what it means. I'm seeing flowers, and I don't know, some of you might receive some flowers from that person you went on the date with or something. Or it could just mean growth, like I was saying. It's growth, expanding, something coming way in the springtime. We're in October now. Something really opening up for you in the springtime. Maybe even the birth of a child for some of you in the springtime. Or for your family expanding. It could be someone else's having a baby, a grandchild, a friend, a niece, a nephew, something like that. A baby's being born in the spring, next spring. Okay, so for next spring, there may be something like that. Mostly this reading's feeling like luck with money and prosperity and things growing and relationships growing, things coming out of one situation where you didn't expect it to. Like you met a person and you didn't expect anything to happen, and suddenly, you're getting feelings for that person and it's mutual. Like just this chance meeting, this weird meeting, that's what I'm getting. It's not like a usual kind of thing. It's almost like this chance meeting at work, someone that doesn't work with you but comes in to give a presentation or comes in to instruct or is just there for a day or two, or it's not a person you work with all the time, and or you could just be at a party, at a Halloween event or something, and there's a person there, and you meet them, and it's like this one of those chance meetings, one of those things you just didn't plan. It's not someone you've known or went like planned a date with, or you didn't meet them that way. It's just like you went somewhere and they're there, and I'm feeling like it's like odd. It's kind of odd. There's an oddness to it, like you wouldn't expect, like someone in the grocery store or something. You just kind of, someone holds the door open for you and you chuck up a conversation, and it's just that weird connecting feeling. So it's one of those kind of meetings where you really didn't think anything would come of it, and then something does. So I'm getting that for you guys here. So, what, if you get that feeling, I mean, it's like, I want to say, make sure you like say something and say, oh, you just chalk up a conversation um, with them. If you feel like, wow, that moment, that connection feeling could be anywhere. It's just a strange kind of meeting. It's not going to be one of those set up kind of things or something that would normally happen. It's just, it has an odd meeting to it. You get a flat tire and someone helps you, and you start dating them. Just some kind of weird random kind of thing that's happening, and suddenly you find yourself, your life changing. Find yourself in a relationship that you didn't expect. You even might be closed off, some of you, to having a relationship. Maybe you had some bad experiences, or you lost someone, or you didn't feel ready, or you're older, maybe you had a long-term relationship that ended in some way, and you didn't really care about having another one for, and that kind of thing, and suddenly you meet someone, and you have a change of heart. You say, oh, maybe I can have a relationship. So it's like something you didn't anticipate, and it's happening. I'm gonna let that candle burn, and I'm gonna pull a few candles. I do not know why the camera looks so dark, but as that candle burns, I'm gonna pull some more. I'm gonna pull some of these Seasons of the Witch, like I did with the others reading, and see what messages we get from the candle. From the cards. Sheesh. What spirits messages do we have from the cards, please, ancestors? We have to. Now it's light. See, that is, maybe it's because of the candle doing something weird. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, I figured it out. It's because of the candle. All right, mystery solved. Let me pull these cards, but I just saw something else in that bowl. I see something breaking down here as well. A crumbling of something too. So all that good luck and all those new meetings and all that stuff still holds true, but there is also some breaking down of something unexpected, but that's leading you to a better place. So some of you may be, I said you're lucky, so you might even, some of you like lose a job, but then you're going to get a better one. Someone breaks up with you, but then you meet somebody better, more suitable. That's going to be that special person for you. So I do see that for some of you, a breaking down of something in order to make way for something new. So we're going to pull some cards here. Okay, what are the messages here? Cards. Journey. Daughters of our mother, walkers of the unknown, take you on this journey, all that you hone. So she's going down that different path. She's naked and vulnerable, and I think that's kind of going along with these messages here, where you're gonna go down this unexpected path here. It's curves, unexpected turns and twists for you there, and also open up to being vulnerable. We have the third harvest here. Daughters of the woods, feel thy sacred swell with suppleness, taste the gathering of honey's milk, filling your emptiness. So like I was just saying with that, maybe you didn't think you could have another relationship, and you were feeling empty, but you didn't realize it, or you had that space where you thought, no, I'm never gonna be in another relationship, and suddenly you find yourself there. Also, it's for other things as well. A lot of this reading was about unexpected things happening, so being open to receive. You have a full harvest here. A lot of unexpected things coming. Good things, positive things. There may be some, like I said, where it doesn't feel so great because if you feel like you're losing something, but you're going to replace that with something better. That's those twists and turns, but you're harvesting something better here. And you have owl. Behold, sight, O ancient ones, for there is magic in the darkest of places if one dares to open their eyes. So we're looking at what I was just kind of saying. You may feel like there's a darkness. You may go through a period of, somewhat grief of loss, of losing your job, your partner, your friend, your whoever, someone that ghosts you, like I was saying, and all that kind of thing. But there's all kinds of wonderful things awaiting you after that darkness. So you might be going through that right now, and be wise in your choices and decisions. And the owl is a messenger also between worlds. So again, pay attention to your dreams, signs, symbols. You have messages coming through right now, and on your own, with your own gifts and talents and things that you can connect on your own. I'm going to pull some Halloween cards as well. Halloween Oracle. And see what we get for reading number 2. Exploring wildness. So yeah, you're going to be exploring things you hadn't thought were going to happen. And this is just going so well, this reading, with things lining up as usual. Thank you, spirits. Thank you, ancestors. Exploring that wild werewolf beast inside. Getting out of that comfort zone. things coming that you didn't expect, and embracing those things, and feeling free, feeling wild, feeling good, feeling free and happy and wild, because you're gonna be going down a new path here. You're gonna be harvesting some new things you didn't expect. And also, I want to say it's going to be long lasting, because that candle is just burning and burning and burning, and it is not going out. It's sitting in water. I thought it would have gone out by now, and it's not. So more unexpected. And here we have Black Cat. Fortune meets opportunity. So like I've been saying through this whole reading, opportunities, good luck. The Black Cat is good luck for you. That is what the meaning of this card is. You have opportunities coming, things. And this Black Cat card is telling you to take those opportunities. Say yes to them. Because they're going to lead you down these different paths to harvest, to better things. And I'm wanting to say it's going to feel so different for you that you're probably not even going to believe it. You're like, wow, I didn't think this was possible. That's the kind of energy I'm getting with this reading. It's almost like I would have never believed this would happen to me. And good things, though, positive things. And especially after that dark period. So that's what I'm getting here. Especially after someone leaves, or something ends, or you lose your job, or whatever, you get something better. You're going to get something better in the long run here with that. And it's going to be lasting and grow from a little seed into a huge tree I'm seeing here. This bowl wants my attention some more. This reading's gone a little strangely, but that goes with it, because that's what's happening with you. All these strange, unique things are happening. You might even feel a little bit, you're going to sense that this is like fate, like it was meant to be, is what I'm getting. It's very powerful energy here, and very unexpected things coming that are going to be lasting for you. So and you're just, if you've been worried about things, you're going to find a way to stay afloat here. I'm also getting and there's a bird flying there. Freedom coming your way, freeing yourself from something that's been not good for you. New things happening, twists and turns all around you. It might get a little overwhelming at times even, but you're just not going to believe what's going on here. And it's all in a good way, I'm getting. It's really positive energies here. So there you go. Number 2, those who chose a black candle, that is your reading. Samhain blessings to you. Again, pay attention to your dreams, feelings, and be ready for new things to happen, because they are going to be happening for you, and it's all in a good way. You're getting lucky here. So take care, and blessed be.